Hello, coming to you from an undisclosed location. Excuse the light. Uh, it's late. Excuse the noise. I'm in a noisy neighborhood. It's Brooklyn. Can I tell you? I think Stuyvesant Heights, because it's not Bedford Stuyvesant anymore. It's broken back up into Bedford Heights and Stuyvesant Heights, I believe. So that's what gentrification does. Pick this up from the library today. Start reading it on the train. Thank you to the library. Gives me a great place to work, especially when I'm run out of resources to have a place to stay. The library is going to be very helpful and beneficial. Um, Gotta read from this. I'm trying to figure out what to do with these videos that I make, just these reading videos. I think I'm just going to put them on the Connor Center blogger site. Um, and I have to start putting my courses on my Patreon. And those you'd have to pay for. I just want to read you from the introduction because this deals with the academy, the education system, which I didn't know, didn't realize 17, 18 years ago that it is the front lines of the war. And that's the war for your mind, which is the war. That's it. That's the battle. Because everything depends on your mind. See dead black male bodies, black men and boys in the streets, dead niggas made into YouTube sensations. I see their executions on the internet, the corpses of Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Little Tamir Rice, cycle for eternity. I hear Jordan Davis's music and Sean Bell's vows. I feel black male death all around me and I am scared. Scared that one day I will be forced not to speak. They shame me when I speak about black men and boys. They threaten me with the names of white men. I hear patriarchs, sexists, misogynists as they condemn me for identifying the murderers and lynch mobs of black males. They wear hoods with disciplinary embroidery whispering nigger under their breath. These black and white faces stand guard at the gates of the academy, and I fear they will make me be still. They will kill me. They will force me to remain silent. I write this knowing that my words will not outpace the bullet of another gun, transforming living flesh into rotting meat. I know as I write this that another black man or boy will die. I know as I think about their deaths, the end of their lives is coming. This America makes corpses of black males. It is simply reality, the reality of our day, that black males die. This death, however, is shunned, cast out of the halls of the university, and avoided at all costs by disciplines. This reality has not transformed any of the decadent theories that tie black manhood to the caricatures of the 1970s. Black men are thought to be latent rapists, the black macho of old, violent patriarchs, a privileged black male craving the moment he is allowed to achieve the masculinity of whites. These mythologies of decades long ago remain the morality of disciplines and the political foundation from which white racist caricatures become revered concepts. Get some water. Thirsty. Get my water distilled. Distilled water is pretty good to me. I write this book from a 21st century in which black men and boys are still being lynched in America. Otis Bird was found hanging from a tree on March 20th, 2015 in Port Gibson, Mississippi. And Lennon Lacy's 17-year-old body was found on August 29th, 2014, hanging from a child's swing set in Bladenboro, North Carolina. I write from a 21st century in which black men such as Matthew Ajabadi are hit in their genitals with a taser and beat to death. I write to you from a 21st century where a black man named Kevin Campbell A father stopped for driving on a suspended license was confined to a cage for hours and annually sodomized by a Detroit police officer. I write to you from a world where an innocent black man can be deprived of decades from his life and convicted of rape because his face came to a woman in a dream as her rapist. This is the precariousness that has come to define the black men and boys endure as life. I write this book to give voice to the black male coerced into silence, his experiences denied within disciplines, and his realities refused by theory. And I'm going to leave it there to show you the academy, the schools, the universities, they don't want you to know the truth. And I know that because I was a high school English teacher and my AP, my assistant principal fired me, and principal fired me. Principal didn't really care, but the AP is like, you're teaching them too much. And I still see her on Facebook from time to time. And I don't really blame her. I was upset with her because as a black woman, how could you do that? Stop a black man from trying to teach your children, but she never viewed us as her. She never viewed us as her people. She never viewed the children as her children. She didn't give a damn. She still doesn't give a damn. But what I had to realize is she's also institutionalized and really can't help herself. And I would go back and sub, and I had conversations with her, and it was, it's cordial, but our people are what they are. Now, Thomas Curry doesn't have to worry, and the reason he can publish these books and give us this information is because the powers that be now know that black people aren't paying attention to the conceptual world at all. Um, at this moment, we're basically celebrating as we're being ground to dust. In other words, either through exhaustion or over brutality, our minds are just gone and we're just laying ourselves out to slaughter. It's what we're doing. So Tommy Curry's safe. He doesn't have to be afraid for now. Now, if black people start listening to him and stop listening to athletes and entertainers and start listening to people like this and the guy who wrote Afro Pessimism, and even if you want to go to throwbacks to Carter G. Woodson and Malcolm X, if they start actually listening to these people and embracing these people, the Black Panther 10-point program, things like that, then maybe Tommy Curry will have to be worried. But I'm out here with my people, and I don't think there's a chance of that happening. Sadly enough. Sadly enough. Last couple of days, I was very depressed at the condition that my people have kind of just chosen to stay in, chosen not to fight against, I guess. And they're just gonna be as happy as they can before they go, which leaves me with I have to try to put out as much content as I can before I go. I wish it could be another way, but what are you gonna do? Until next time, try to stay safe, try to stay sane. I think I'm gonna read some more from actual chapter 1 of the book. That was from the introduction, and man, I love it already. Take care. Be safe.